Hey friends, it's Lex here, and today I'm going to be spoiling some YA thriller horror mysteries. If you're anything like me, maybe you don't mind being spoiled. Maybe you're looking for spoilers for one of these books. Maybe you just don't plan on reading these books and you want to know what happens at the end. Whatever your reasoning is, I'm here to talk about them. I will put the picture up the whole time I'm talking about it, or I will hold it. I will also have timestamps down below, so if one of the batch you haven't read yet and you don't want to be spoiled, you know exactly where to silence it. But let's just get on into it. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna start with one of my favorite mysteries that I've read in a long time. We Were Liars by Lockhart, which I lent my copy of to a friend, so I'm just gonna pop it right on up here. I'm not going to really tell you anything about the book. I'm just going to tell you what happens. They're all dead. Cadence had her accident a year or two before the book takes place, and she thinks she hit her head, but she can't remember what happened, and none of her cousins have been corresponding with her, and she decides it's time for her to go back to the island. We see her interacting with her cousins the entire book, and at the very end, she finally remembers what happened, and they had decided to burn down their grandfather's house because everyone in their family was, fighting over it. But it went wrong, and she set the house on fire while everyone was still inside, and killed them all. She killed all of them. I was not looking. I didn't think that was going to happen at all. I was like, wait, what? She killed them all? What? So yeah, they're all it's open-ended. They might be ghosts, but also they might just be literal figments of her imagination, like her trauma brain just trying to process. Who's to say? Not me. We're going to move on. Next up, we have One of Us is Lying. If you don't want to be spoiled, silence it now until I put the book down. This book follows a group of teenagers who are in detention together. One of them dies. The rest of them are suspects. This is supposed to be a pretty classic whodunit. We get multiple perspectives. Is it one of the 4 suspects? No. The kid who died committed suicide and framed them. I didn't like the twist. Simon, his name is Simon, he did the crazy boy thing, and he committed suicide but took away all the ways that they could possibly save him in the hopes that one of them would get arrested for the thing. It was bold, man. That's all I have to say about that. Next up, we're going to be talking about The Merciless. Looks like this. My copy is somewhere. I can't find it right now. Mute now if you don't want to hear. So this book is basically about a group of girls. The protagonist, she's new in town. She falls in with this group of popular girls. One night, the leader shows up at her house, and then is come on, I need your help with something. And that something is an exorcism. And this is a horror. This one isn't a mystery. But the whole time, you're okay, who's crazy? What's happening? What's going on? Turns out, while the head bitch in charge was a crazy psychopath, that was happening. She wasn't wrong. The girl that they're trying to exorcise is literally possessed by the devil. So at the end, the protagonist has to deal with the fact that she helps the devil escape. Basically, she helps her escape because Head Bitch in Charge is going to kill both of them, because Head Bitch in Charge is sure that they're both possessed by the end because she keeps trying to help the devil. But then the devil was there, and I think she might actually kill some of the other girls that were there. One of the other girls that was there, at least. I don't know. This series has 9 books in it. I'm not reading any of the rest of them because I don't know how you keep going from this one. I don't know. I guess you could just keep writing different possessed devil stories. Not my fave. Alright, we're going to talk about Wilder Girls by Rory Power. This one is a horror mystery. basically, you know, the girls there on Raxter, they've been quarantined there because they're sick. There are a few pretty big reveals. So first of all, they've been, like, kidnapping and medically testing some of the girls during their flare-ups. So if you know, like, we're wondering, like, where'd Byatt go? They reveal that pretty quickly, that Byatt has been taken to be experimented on. Byatt kills a boy by kissing him, and he gets infected. The whole island is infected, and at the end it is revealed that because of global warming, it probably, like, the idea is that they think that because global warming is happening, it like thawed these little worms, basically, that were, like, getting inside everything and trying to help them evolve to, like, deal better in their surroundings, but also kind of is just killing them. The headmistress and Taylor were planning on leaving everyone on the island and escaping. They weren't getting shipments from the mainland. They, like, literally, the testing facility and all the facilities were on the island. They just had never been there. Reese's dad dies because he gets taken over by the Tox. The teacher that you think might be evil, turns out she's not evil. She's trying to look out for everyone. It's the headmaster and Taylor that are kind of evil. Yeah, basically, that's that on that. It was great. 5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't read it, really you should. It's great. And the last one I'm talking about today is Murdertrending, which also I have a copy of somewhere. I just don't know where. So, picture it now. This book had one of the, like, least satisfying endings of all time. So basically, Dee, who's our protagonist, has been framed for her sister's murder and sent to Alcatraz 2.0, which is this, like, dystopian sci-fi. It's like reality TV show where they send young, attractive, convicted murderers to die. Basically, the big reveals are as follows. Most of the people on the island are actually innocent. It's been, like, a setup by the same, like, professional psychologist or whatever, like, deeming them criminally insane, and, like, there's, like, payoffs and buyouts, and basically they're just looking for, like, attractive young teens. Dee was kidnapped when she was a little kid by another little girl, and at the end, the whole big reveal is that, like, the big psychopath that's been tormenting Dee her entire damn life is her next-door neighbor on Alcatraz 2.0. Like, you know, so they become friends, and she starts helping her, and blah, 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 but she's just evil. And she's the daughter of the guy who runs Alcatraz 2.0, if I remember correctly. I don't actually remember this book very well, because it was not good. I did not like it. Yikes. If I said that wrong, I guess correct me in the comments, but say spoilers first. Say spoilers, Murdertrending, Alex, you're dumb. Or whatever, you know? So this is the first video in a series that I'm going to call Spoiled Rotten, where basically I'm just going to go through and spoil different, like, books in different genres. Probably mostly thrillers and, like, horrors and mysteries, because they have the biggest, you know, usually, like, plot twisty, like, what the hell kind of things going on. So, be on the lookout for more of these. I don't know if anyone likes this kind of stuff, but I think they're fun to do, because, you know, when you're reviewing books, you, like, tiptoe around all the time, like, all of the big spoilery things that you shouldn't reveal, but sometimes it's fun to just sit down and go, the best friend killed her, you know, like, whatever it is. Be like, spoiler, it was the dad all along. Like, it's just, I just think it's fun. So, Spoiled Rotten, keep an eye out for that. I'm going to do, as soon as I finish a few more thrillers, I'm going to do, like, a popular mystery thrillers one. I'm also going to do, I want to do an entire just, like, Riley Sager one after the new Riley Sager comes out. I'm just going to spoil all 4 of the Riley Sagers. I'm excited. Thank you for listening, watching, hanging out with me. I will see you guys soon. It was a blast. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Mwah.